In 2014, my family had the absolute privilege of being part of the launch team that moved here to the Dominican to start Casas por Cristo, building homes for families. And it was one of the greatest gifts, I think, of my life. We came with all the nerves that you would have. What are the people are going to be like? Are they going to accept us into their community? And as we lived and as we worked here, we absolutely fell in love with this country, and specifically its people, because its people make this country what it is. Because the people here have an energy, a positive energy, a welcoming spirit. And so before we knew it, we were just part of the country, part of the people, part of their family. I remember the very first family that we built for here. We built for a woman that lived in like a 10 by 10 shack. I remember her explaining to us her home that she had would fill up with about a foot of standing water, and she would have to lift everything off the floor. That just put a godly pressure inside of me and inside of the rest of the team here to meet the need of that woman and her family. And when we finished the house and we did the dedication, and we gave her the Bible and we gave her the keys, she stood on her new porch of her new home and just declared how she wanted Jesus to be the Lord of her life. I wept because there was this incredible fulfillment of being welcomed so well and seeing the need of these wonderful people, being able to love back in a way that they had been loving me and loving my family and loving the team. Just a growing amount of pressure, even more, to meet that need. Our goal ever since the beginning of being here and serving here has been to put this amazing tool in the local church to offer to families and to meet the needs of their communities. There is one main challenge. It is hot here, and it is difficult in that heat for us to come from our country to be instantly in the climate versus what our climate is like. I was speaking with a friend of mine who's been here 4 or 5 years, and he was explaining to me, like, I want to go back so bad, but I just don't know if I can do it. For us, we want to do everything we can as a ministry to make coming to the Dominican as approachable to the most amount of people that we can, so our volunteers and our partners can find a true mission, lifelong mission and ministry home here in the Dominican Republic through Casas por Cristo. So I want to introduce you to, we're calling it Las Brisas, which is the breezes. And that's sort of the theme and the vibe we want you to have here, that it's a restful place, that it's a place when you go out to sacrifice in the way that you would in the heat, working hard, that you can come back and truly recharge and be refreshed from the workday. And beyond that, Las Brisas is going to serve in other ways for our ministry here. One main impactful way is we currently have to rent several facilities for our warehouse and our office and several buildings for our teams to be able to stay in. And we're going to be able to bring all of those different buildings and rents that we pay under one roof that we own, and we no longer will have a high fixed expense rate here in the Dominican, and that'll help us financially be able to keep the costs of these projects and the costs for our volunteers that come, our teams, to be still low enough and approachable enough to continue for many years to come. Another thing that this is going to help us, this amazing project, Las Brisas, is giving us room to grow. So we're going to invest in this project here to grow for the future, but it's also, we're building ahead in time with the vision that we have and the commitment level that we have to serve here in the Dominican. I want to invite you to consider and to prayerfully consider the opportunity to give to this project. Our goal is to raise $750,000, but I've seen God move in amazing ways through our donors and through our partners. You're going to be hearing more and more about our plans here, and you'll be able to follow the progress as we build this amazing place. We've already broken ground, as you can see behind me, and we would love for you to consider not just prayerfully considering donating to this cause, but also maybe even sharing this opportunity with others. They could possibly give to it as well. We're so excited for the future. We're so excited for the commitment that we are doubling down here in the Dominican. And I'm excited for everything that God will do, serving families, assisting pastors, helping those of us who come here every year or year in and year out to serve families through Casas fall even more in love with our Lord, who is doing amazing things to redeem this world. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next build.